let's talk about the difference of each of these. So we did talk a little bit about Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, but let's go into the stats here. Norman, please.
Yeah, definitely. So I think a big thing is to think about like when you're posting on these platforms, really think about like, Instagram, for instance, 1 billion active users and 71% is 35 and younger. So there's your move up buyers. That's going to be millennials. And then Instagram, they say it's the second most used platform outside of Facebook, but I really think it's getting to like number one now. But crazy stat, in 2013, 5 million videos were uploaded in the first 24 hours in 2013. So now it's like, dude, you got to get on video. If you want to really be able to get organic reach on your video, get onto Instagram. One of our clients in Morgan Hill, she hit 651,000 views on one of her Instagram reels. So Instagram reels, a new TikTok. Stay consistent, get on it, and don't get dialysis by paralysis and be like, oh my God, I got to get on TikTok now, or I got to get on all these other platforms. And now you have the new platform for like the podcast on, I can't even think of the name right now.
Clubhouse,
right? Everyone's on that. So just like focus. And Instagram, in my opinion, is probably the number one platform I would use because it has everything all in one that you pretty much would need.
I'll challenge that.
Okay.
The only one that is giving it a run for its money, I feel like, is TikTok because of the organic reach.
Yeah.
But what's like a really nice strategy is if you go, like some people are using TikTok, I feel like wrong for like just dancing and stuff like that. But there's actually a lot of people making TikToks that's giving some informative stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what you were talking about earlier was the Reels, which is doing really well on Instagram too. So like, to be able to shoot something on TikTok, which links directly to your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So now you got both organic reach from TikTok and you're getting organic reach from Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that you said that because it is for 35 and younger. And I would say younger. I'm gonna stop that age from. It would probably be like 22 to 35 because my kids, I say IG, they're like, stop, dad. Don't say that, dad. Like on top of my other dad jokes that I do, I say IG to sound cool. But like them, they're not, and my daughter's about to be 18, so that era definitely is not IG at all. They're definitely younger than them. So for me to follow the trend, I just see what my kids are doing. But yeah, they're definitely in the TikToks. Yeah. What about YouTube?
Yeah, definitely. YouTube's awesome. I mean, 90% of consumers, shop, basically would say in 2020, 90% of consumers will buy a home because of video. We actually, my wife and I bought our house sight unseen. And I mean, come on, who's YouTube something, how to fix a toilet, how to fix whatever. So imagine doing YouTube videos for like the top 5 things to do in your specific city that you serve. So you can be an expert, which is an authority. 1.3 billion active users, and the age demographic is 18 to 45 years of age that's on YouTube. So, depending on your goals, if you want to monetize your YouTube channel and you really want to push that, then that's definitely something that you potentially could do as a very wide range of audience, which is great. You can push that content to your YouTube channel, to your website, and also take advantage of search as well. And then potentially you could use TikTok, like William was saying. And if you blow up a TikTok, then you could just drive all that traffic to your YouTube channel to get fasterly monetized. And to monetize YouTube, you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time to be able to start getting paid.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's important too. Like I got a couple of buyers, like when I first did a video on how to buy a home in the Bay Area. And one of them ended up being like a $900,000 buyer. And it just like called me randomly and was like, hey, saw your YouTube video. And it's different because the vibe is not like, I'm not trying to convince them to work with me. Like she's asking me, do you have time for me? Like, can you, like, it's a whole different approach. And the reason why I was saying that though is just because I've noticed like some people, like when they make their videos and stuff, you don't take advantage of the description, so like your description should have your website. It should have links to your other videos. It should have, a lot of things wherever you're trying to drive that particular traffic to, so that you can turn it not only from just a video, but into like a lead,
Right. No, that's super powerful. You said that because I sold a few homes last year to a few clients, sight unseen, and I uploaded I was using YouTube back in the days when I used to do like video walkthroughs and then post it to my YouTube channel for clients to watch. So super powerful. I think this is, everyone uses YouTube for one capacity or another, especially when I want to watch my old 90s R&B videos. I just hop right on YouTube and just Google Jodeci and it pops up. But let's talk about Facebook. This is probably a lot different now than what it used to be. If my kids don't do Instagram, they for sure don't even consider Facebook. So let's talk about Facebook a little bit.
Yeah, Facebook, man. Facebook has definitely changed a lot. 1.49 billion active users. I think the users probably going down. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. 75% technically are actually females that use Facebook, and 62% are 55 to 65 plus or older. So you're starting to see that now, where the older demographic are basically going on just to kind of keep up with what's happening with our kids, what's going on with our family, and things like that. Like my aunt, she came over this last weekend, and then she saw that I posted a picture with my daughter, and she commented, of course, on Facebook. I don't think she's on Instagram. And they said that if you can hold someone's attention for over 10 seconds, if you get to like closer to 15 seconds, because people are just scrolling, 3 seconds is all you got. But if you can get them to go past 15 seconds watching your videos, you're definitely above average. And Facebook is just going to be a great platform, in my opinion, to run your ads, connect it with your Instagram, and then boost your posts. And then if you want to really get targeted with the older demographic, or even area specific content, then that's definitely going to be a platform you might want to take advantage of.
What's your thoughts, Will, Mr. Millennial Agent, when it comes to Facebook?
It's a different audience. It just really depends on like what you're trying to accomplish. Like really, this comes down to looking at your data and your areas and understand like who your audience is, and how you can pitch them you yourself like in a direct way of being able to utilize that as a lead, or utilize that, like it's a great lead platform for me. Recently, I won't get too in detail about it, but like I do like a lot of retargeting strategies off of Facebook, but you run your ads and stuff from Facebook to Instagram, on Instagram too. But they're changing a lot of things, and it's changing like the approach of everything with the new iOS change. Like I'm not gonna get into it, but basically, you got to be able to maneuver through these particular platforms and go with the times. You gotta adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah, no, Facebook was definitely a good thing when it first came out. I mean, I still use Facebook avidly for my business, more personally for my business than I do anything else. But I definitely see it different. But I do like the fact that you can create a shadow audience sometimes when you're retargeting. So when you guys think of retargeting, think of Facebook. It's going to be very huge for that, because it does have a lot of information in regards to that. So again, so let's recap this real quick. So again, we found out our identity, right? We found out the who, the why, whatever. We now have our video. We now figured out what channel we did. Now we got to go back and analyze it, right? Because I look at it, it's kind of almost like a artist, right? Like you're the artist creates an album through their label. The label then has to put it out, and then you got to see if that actually works, right? Because now that's all tracks. So we got to do what you said earlier, our KPIs. We got to do